having a split end issue, or maybe I need to actually do something extra to prevent it from further damage. I'm tired of my hair.
Well, Cleo, first of all, you are not alone in that journey.
Oh, thank God.
You are not alone. This is a black woman hair problem. So we're not alone. And for one who has been a victim of hair damage, I tell you, when you go further down the line, when you're reaching out to people, you find out that it cuts across every black woman.
You have hair problem?
I had horrible hair problem. I got to the extent where I actually stopped going to salons because of the state of my hair, because I couldn't stand the stare I got when my hair was opened, or I had to remove the weave on. And
how bad was your case?
Oh, it was really bad. It was Michael Jackson bad.
Are you
like
kidding?
I had a bald spot in the middle of my hair.
No way.
Oh yeah, I did.
So you were actually, you could see balls of hair coming off into your comb when you pull and brush.
It happened. It just happened. You know, when you wake up one morning and you brush, your hair just stops breaking. You know, the few strands you have in the comb. You look down and you see you're surrounded by fallen hair. Wow. I had that, and it broke my heart, and it did at a point set me off in a point of would I say depression.
Oh
yes, because I lost my self-confidence. I couldn't go out with when I didn't have, like, I couldn't do what you're doing now, come out with my natural hair, because it was badly damaged. So I got to that point where going to stylists, they always gave me a treatment, but nobody gave me an answer or a reason as to why that was happening. And when they tell you that, oh, it's your relaxer, that same relaxer is used by another woman and her hair is not breaking. Someone else tells you, oh, it's this treatment. You go through this process and it's not working for you. I needed to know what the cause of the damage was, not what the treatment was. And that was what pushed me off on the path of becoming an educator on hair damage. Yes.
No, because when you talk about hair damage, people actually begin to think about relaxers, bad products you may use, but never connected to what you may be doing wrong.
Good. Okay. When it comes to hair damage, you guys should permit me to put you through our basic secondary school chemistry. The human hair is a natural occurring polymer. What is polymer? I know most people would ask.
I was about to ask that.
Polymers are actually giant molecules that are found in nature, and the human body contains many natural polymers, and the major one found in our hair is protein. Now, during harsh hair treatments like relaxers, dyes are chemical treatments, but thermal treatments, that's when you apply heat. That's the flat ironing, the coiling,
the dryers.
Even standing out very long in the sun. That's part of thermal damage. Then we have the mechanical damage, which is when you do the very tight braids. Okay, that's mechanical damage. All this cost they put together to give you that damage. And how does this happen in that molecular, level? Yes, in that molecular level, what happens is your hair keeps just stretching. When the heat comes, it stretches it. When the relaxer or the dye comes, it stretches it until it gets to a point where it breaks. A visual to this is having a bundle of maybe 250,000 that is being tied together with a brand new rubber band. That rubber band has been stretched, but remember, it was brand new. If I add another bundle of money, it stretches it. I add another bundle, it stretches it. It's going to get to a point when it breaks. Exactly. That is basically what happens to our hair when we keep going through this process.
So we're doing it wrong.
Exactly.
So how can we do it right then?
All right. First thing is, the first thing we need to understand is, for every damage, there must be a repair.
Okay.
For every damage, there must be a treatment. Same as having an injury. If you need to go through any process, whatever the process be, whether you're retouching, whether your hair is virgin or relaxed or textured, there must be a repair. And in repairing, you have to understand that it is not in the product, but in the context of the product that you're using. And that is why I love Olaplex. Olaplex is a treatment that has been developed just to renew your disulfide bonds.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd mentioned earlier, your disulfide bonds are the reason why your hair strand is long. Anytime it breaks, like your rubber band snaps, it means a disulfide bond in your hair is broken.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah. So Olaplex is formulated to create new disulfide bonds. So it's in what I say, in a visual representation, it would be like having that hair stretch, then you're able to magically renew the rubber band.
Can you imagine that?
Yes, that's what Olaplex does, and it does it in 30 minutes.
Good. So all that is done in straightening your hair and stretching it a little bit in 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now this Olaplex, does it look like a relaxer or maybe like a hair conditioner?
All right. Olaplex is a treatment. It is not a relaxer. It is not a conditioner. It is not a shampoo. The work of Olaplex is basically to fix that single bond in your hair.
Okay.
And when I mean that, the result is instant. Like literally, if your hair was breaking, by the time you'd completed your 30 minutes treatment, your hair stops breaking.
That's good.
Like literally.
That is
We've
good.
been having a series of Olaplex International actually advised that we give out free treatments to ladies with damaged hair, and at the end of this show we're going to announce on the platform that you will be able to get this treatment. So it's actually going to be free for residents of Akwa Ibom, of Uyo. Let me say Uyo for now. Then subsequently, if you are in an area where you need us to get to, you just contact your local stylist. Then you also get us involved. Then we'll come around and also offer the service to you.
Now, Olaplex technology seems to be a very new technology, but does it actually apply to younger women, older women? I mean, what about young girls who are just coming in, actually trying to get their first virgin hair straightened out?
Thank you. In fact, let me even take you back. Presently, 1 out of every Nigerian, let me bring the research home. 1 out of every 5 Nigerian mother with a girl child already has a worry problem about the health of her daughter's hair.
I agree.
We have children as young as 3 years old that have already had their hair texturized, have already had their hair relaxed. So you're talking about children that by the time they're 25, they already have over 20 years of relaxing, texturizing history already down the line.
True.
So it's Olaplex is a system that has been developed to repair. So it means it can repair any hair. It has no heat. It is not it has no there is no would I say thermal application. There is no heat application. It doesn't have that minty sensation. So you can use it for a child that you have started texturizing
So it's
her
safe
hair.
for a child's
it is
scalp.
Safe.
And also safe for everybody.
Oh, it is safe. The first the Olaplex #1 is actually a liquid. You just dap it in the hair, and while you're massaging it into the hair, you can feel your hair being fortified. You literally feel it.
Good.
By the time you add the #2, which comes in a lotion form, and you leave that in, it's basically the whole treatment. Then you rinse out, shampoo and wash.
And that's it. That's the end of it.
That's the end
Do you
of
need
the
to go back to the dryer? Do you need to straighten out your hair? What do you need to do? Just go back to holding it back?
Once you're done, see the magic of Olaplex. Olaplex becomes a shield.
Good.
Once you're done applying heat to your hair, the heat actually gets, probably Olaplex takes about 85% of the heat.
Good.
Yeah, so it's not directly on your hair.
That's nice.
Oh yes. Secondly, you can do color. Like my natural hair, I've got color on it. I've
Okay.
got on
You can
everything.
dye the hair.
You dye your hair. Olaplex takes the damage.
Nice.
It becomes like a shield for your hair.
So do you use it before the dye or after the dye?
Either you can use Olaplex before, after, even retouching. It takes off the damage of the
And
relaxers.
restores back your hair to its
Perfect.
strength.
Now you're talking Olaplex.
So how do we get Olaplex?
Now Olaplex is available at number 44 Oran Road. But you can also get it by going to our Facebook page. That's Say You Hair, SAYYOU U, as in the letter U, and hair, HAIR. You can make inquiries there, ask any hair damage question you want to, and we will give you the answer. And like we say in Olaplex, if you do not get a result, a positive result, then put a disclaimer.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Now, this is good news for a lot of Nigerian women. I'm sure a lot of women will jump on the ship right now and start buying the Olaplex. Now, this is beautiful. Olaplex is here to save the day. Now, what else can we know about hair damage that we seem to be missing out on?
Okay, for hair damage, it starts from your shampoo, your